Yep. Hey, no, yo, wait, hold on. Tell me what the you doing? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Give me that. Don't do those like that. Hell is wrong with you?
Rub this off of my card now.
Hey.
So I came out here ready to go bananas. After I was ready to go bananas, this is who I see in the cuts with this guy here. With that guy. Yes, that one with that camera. Some things you just don't play with. So guess who's on punishment now? And guess who has to give my car a car wash inside and out? Then has to work at the restaurant tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Then has to work 9 a.m. at the restaurant tomorrow. 9 a.m. Because there's some things you don't play with. You don't play YouTube or my car. So now YouTube jokes on you.
After being publicly accused of cheating on Ems by her stepson, Yandy is erupting. Is this the last straw in their already scandal-plagued marriage, where infidelity appears to be a recurrent theme? Grab your popcorn because we're going to break down the most recent heated drama involving this well-known pair. Mendeecees and Yandy first met at a concert in Miami in 2006. The happenings in Miami have been a roller coaster. Yandy's charisma impressed Mendeecees, and he also impressed Yandy during their initial encounter, which resulted in a closer connection. The eventful night was described by a love-struck Yandy as follows. I'm making sure everybody gets into the van, and they're all dressed up. Then I come down in my sweats, and Mendeecees says, "You're going to the party that way or not?" I said, "Oh, I'm not going." And he said, "You're not going? Then I'm probably not going to go either." I said, "Okay, pile on." I went to the bar with everyone in the vehicle, and when he arrived, he asked, "Why didn't you go?" I replied, "Oh, I never party with my client. I'm fine." He asked, "Why don't I buy you a drink?" I was like, "All right." He followed her back to New York, where their whirlwind romance blossomed. 8 years later, in 2014, he proposed to strengthen their relationship, and their 2015 wedding signaled the start of a new chapter. But it was by no means a fairy tale. From the beginning, their journey has been a tumultuous one, filled with highs and lows. Their extravagant 2015 wedding appeared to be the ideal fairy tale conclusion, but the truth was much more nuanced. Later, Yandy disclosed a startling reality about their marriage. Wow, a marriage certificate that the government didn't recognize was basically worthless.
Wow. It feels like so much longer than that.
It does. I mean, we've been together forever. So that right there was just us telling the world, committing ourselves and vowing to each other in front of the world. And
she further said, "I do not have a contractually bound agreement with the government between my husband and me, but Ems, God, and I absolutely have an agreement. I didn't send off the paperwork. I signed it, our officiant signed it, but I never sent it off." She also stated, "I'm not saying my finances are more important than my marriage. That's not the case. I don't want to be persecuted for not sending the paperwork off, but I have very good reasoning, and that was all to protect my family." This revelation left many viewers scratching their heads. Why the elaborate ceremony, the stunning dress, and the public display of commitment if the legal aspect was so easily overlooked? Was it all for the show? The question hangs in the air. What's the point of a wedding if it doesn't hold legal weight? You can be deeply committed without the spectacle, the cameras, and the paperwork. But just as we grapple with that, another bombshell drops. Mendeecees' guilty plea to narcotics conspiracy. He admitted that he participated in an operation that, between 2005 and 2012, shipped $2.5 million worth of heroin and cocaine to the Rochester area, a shocking revelation that sent him to prison for 4 years, mere months after their highly publicized wedding. The contrast between the glamorous ceremony and the harsh reality of his crime is jarring, leaving us questioning the very foundation of their relationship. Mendeecees had an older son with ex-girlfriend Samantha Wallace, Lil Mendeecees, but it was the birth of his son Awesome with his ex, Erica Dixon, that led to some serious showdowns on love and hip-hop. Samantha and Erica seemingly teamed up to call out Mendeecees and Yandy over issues pertaining to conflicting timelines stemming from Mendeecees' cheating past. While Mendeecees was in prison serving his 8-year sentence, Yandy, Erica, and Samantha battled it out on the reunion show. The drama led to Mendeecees calling into the reunion to clear the air about his history with Erica. To make matters worse, Yandy faced public scrutiny after viewers learned the couple weren't legally married yet. In the end, it was Yandy who was there to welcome Mendeecees home from prison with their 2 children. This resilience and determination from Yandy to make the marriage work remains a major positive in their marital roller coaster. Their emotional reunion after Mendeecees' prison sentence should have been a moment of joy, but instead, it ignited a firestorm of accusations and revelations. The marital roller coaster continued as Mendeecees confronted Yandy about suspicious text messages he discovered on her phone. A deleted scene from their VH1 show revealed the raw intensity of the argument. He pointed to a message saying, "I miss you," sent to an unidentified person, and Yandy's unconvincing explanation, "People I work with very closely," only fueled his suspicions. Mendeecees' anger escalated as he questioned the nature of the message and the inappropriateness of the exchange. The confrontation took a surprising turn when Yandy retaliated, bringing up half-naked photos and letters from women sent to Mendeecees while he was in prison. While Mendeecees admitted to his own anxieties about Yandy's faithfulness during his imprisonment, Yandy vehemently insisted on her unwavering loyalty. But the drama didn't end there. A bizarre online video surfaced, showing Yandy hinting at another man in her life, further confusing fans. A mystery man even briefly appeared in the frame, adding to the intrigue. This was followed by a seemingly apologetic video where Yandy claimed, "I'm sorry guys if I let you down," leaving fans deeply concerned and prompting comments like, "Blink twice if you need help, sis." The situation only deepened when she later declared it a joke, followed by another video featuring actor Jason Weaver, where she described him as romantic and his baby daddy. The entire saga left viewers reeling, questioning the true state of their relationship and the validity of Yandy's actions.
So me and my boo, we decided to go away for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We out here seeing my baby daddy. Little weekend getaway. Don't talk about shit.
As Weaver Smith Harris commented in the caption, he added that it was all for laughs and that he caught me in part 2 from yesterday. Some fans found humor in the situation, while others were skeptical. One user, Jeff Lowe's, warned, "Make sure Mendeecees knows this is a joke, so there are no problems." Amid the circulating drama, Yandy's steadfast devotion to Mendeecees stood in sharp contrast to the allegations of infidelity made against him. Reality personality Jasmine Blue claimed to have had a major altercation with Yandy during their romantic relationship, further fueling speculation. In the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season finale, it was alleged that Mendeecees had been seeing another woman. The accusations suggested that he had encountered her several times at bars where both women worked. Mendeecees strongly denied knowing Blue, stating he had merely stopped by for a drink. However, Blue remains steadfast in her claims, even asserting that Mendeecees had dated multiple women in Atlanta, adding another layer of intrigue to the ongoing saga.
Frost caught right here. I know that's right.
Have you met Mendeecees?
I don't look familiar to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Well, that's interesting.
Whoa.
She worked at the same bar as me, and you have been to both of our bars before.
I came there for liquor, not girls. So I wouldn't recognize y'all.
I would say the same thing.
This wasn't the first time Mindy's faithfulness was called into question. Earlier in the season, Zell Swag made similar claims, further fueling the flames. Zell Swag disclosed a connection to Erica Rayon, a friend who is purportedly aware of one of the women Mendeecees is allegedly seeing, but is too scared to come forward. The drama escalated when Mendeecees shared a Snapchat video featuring a woman in skimpy attire. The clip sparked widespread online speculation, and suspicions quickly grew. While Mendeecees dismissed it as a joke, the timing and context only served to amplify the rumors.
Let's come get your husband.
A candid moment on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Mendeecees disclosed that his marriage to Yandy has been maintained by commitment rather than love. Yandy was shocked to learn that Mendeecees thought their marriage was already in a bad position. "Man, I'm at a loss for words," he added. She responded to her husband's revelation by saying she didn't think things had gotten to this point, stressing the importance of letting go of the past. "Man, I feel like we are all in a dark place," he said. "It's been going on for a while now. If this is going to work, then you know you've got to take this seriously." Despite their issues, Yandy admitted she couldn't envision her life without Mendeecees, even as the weight of their challenges continued to grow. The burden of these revelations, combined with other marital difficulties, has clearly taken a toll on her. During a couples counseling session, it was revealed that Mendeecees had silently stopped wearing his wedding band, a stark representation of the stress in their relationship. Given Yandy's continuous support during his previous troubles, this move added even more complexity to their already turbulent story. However, things took an unexpected turn when Yandy's stepson, Lil Mendeecees, publicly accused her of infidelity. Although Yandy and Lil Mendeecees have a history of playing practical jokes, it's hard to write off Cheater scrolled on her G-Wagon as just another lighthearted prank, especially amidst accusations of infidelity. Could Lil Mendeecees' actions indicate that he knows more than he's letting on? Is this a poorly timed joke during a marital storm, or is he revealing something deeper? With Yandy reportedly starting the divorce process, it's unclear if this is the end for the seemingly unbreakable pair who have fought valiantly to keep their marriage intact. We've seen them endure jail terms, cheating scandals, and countless other challenges. But will their renowned resilience withstand this latest wave of drama? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you believe this is truly the end for Yandy and Mendeecees? If you're as shocked as we are, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe for future updates on this developing story. Ayo, tell me y'all ain't ready for this level of drama. Just when we thought the MC's Kirk Candy mess couldn't get any wilder. Boom. A scandal so big, so messy, it's got Kirk 3 seconds from throwing hands for real. Now, y'all already know how messy Mendeecees is, but this is next level betrayal. Word on the street is Kirk just found out about a shady affair that could wreck everything. And guess who's caught up in it?
Yandy.
Yep, Yandy. Now, I got questions. Is Kirk really about to step to Mendeecees over this? Is this affair even real, or just another industry setup? And most importantly, how is Rashida reacting to all this? 'Cause you know she don't play when it comes to her man. This tea is too hot to sip slowly, so grab your popcorn, 'cause we're about to break it all down, from the leaked secrets to the backstage threats that got Kirk ready to risk it all. Stay locked in, 'cause this one, it's wild, y'all. This right here is the kind of drama that love and hip-hop fans live for. This ain't just another cheating rumor. This is full-blown betrayal. Friendships crumbling. A secret so shocking that even the most unbothered reality stars are out here losing their minds. Because when Kirk Frost found out what went down between Mendeecees and Yandy, he snapped. And this wasn't just a little argument or some side-eye situation. Kirk was out for blood. Word on the street is Mendeecees better watch his back, because Kirk is not letting this slide. Now, if you've been keeping up with love and hip-hop, you already know that Kirk and Rashida's marriage has been through hell and back. From side babies to public humiliation, Kirk has done everything in his power to destroy Rashida's trust. Yet, somehow, she always finds a way to hold their marriage together, and honestly, that's her business. But this time, this ain't about Kirk messing up. This is about someone doing him dirty, and that changes everything. For the longest time, Kirk and Mendeecees had what you could call a respectful distance. They weren't exactly best friends, but they weren't enemies either. Just two men in the same messy industry, moving in the same messy circles, keeping their drama separate.
Or so we thought.
Because behind the scenes, it looks like Mendeecees was getting a little too close for comfort. And when Kirk found out,
All hell broke
loose. Before we even get into Kirk's explosive reaction, let's talk about what exactly set him off. Because this ain't just some little misunderstanding. This is a whole scandal that's been brewing under the surface for months. It all started when people began noticing that Mendeecees and Yandy were spending a lot of time together. More than usual. At first, folks brushed it off. After all, Yandy and Mendeecees have always had a business dynamic. She's the type to make power moves, handle her man's affairs, and keep things professional. But baby, when the streets start talking, you know something's up. And what the streets were saying, these meetings weren't just business. Now, if this had been anyone else, Kirk might not have even cared. Let's be real, he's been the cheater before, he knows how these things go. But the reason Kirk lost his mind over this? It wasn't just about a cheating scandal. This was about Mendeecees sneaking behind Kirk's back, getting way too close to Yandy, and making moves that had everyone questioning his loyalty. And loyalty? That's everything. The worst part? Kirk wasn't just running on rumors. He had proof. And that's where things take a shocking turn. Because according to sources, Kirk didn't just hear about what was happening, he saw it. And when I tell you, he snapped, apparently, Kirk got his hands on some solid receipts, text messages, late-night phone calls, and even some cozy-looking pictures of Yandy and Mendeecees. And baby, when Kirk saw those, he was ready to risk it all. Now, let's pause right here, 'cause you already know Kirk ain't the type to sit back and let things play out. He has always been the type to act first, think later. And when he feels like someone is disrespecting him, he takes it personally. So when Kirk saw those messages, he wasted no time. Sources say he immediately pulled up on Mendeecees. No warning, no phone call, just straight up confrontation. And when I tell you Mendeecees was not ready for it, phew. Now, y'all know how these love and hip-hop stars move. They love a good screaming match, but when it comes to throwing hands, that's usually where they draw the line. But this was a whole different energy. Kirk was on 10. Witnesses say he was pacing back and forth, throwing out threats, making it very clear that he knew everything. And the craziest part? Mendeecees had no idea Kirk had found out. And this is where it gets even messier. Because instead of denying it, Mendeecees allegedly tried to flip the script, talking about how Kirk had no right to be mad when he's been caught up in cheating scandals his whole marriage. And that was the wrong move, because Kirk was not trying to hear it. Kirk got so heated that security had to step in. And Mendeecees? Oh, he was shook, because at that point he knew he was caught. But wait, here's the twist nobody saw coming. Just when you thought this story couldn't get any messier, it does. Because while Kirk was out here losing his mind over Mendeecees and Yandy, there was another name being whispered in the mix. And when this part of the story came out, it changed everything. Because according to even more sources, Mendeecees wasn't the only one sneaking around. Somebody else had been moving real funny too. And when Kirk found out, phew, let's just say, things got even messier. And trust me, y'all are not ready for what happened next. Now, just when Kirk thought he had all the answers, the drama took a turn that nobody saw coming. Because while he was out here ready to go to war over Yandy and Mendeecees, somebody else had been making moves in the background. And that somebody was none other than
Kendra.
Yep, you heard that right, Kendra.
Kirk's supposed ally.
The woman married to his so-called friend Mendeecees? She was not as innocent in all of this as people originally thought. And when Kirk found out what she had been up to, phew, if y'all thought he was mad before, this next part is about to blow your mind. You your pearls now, let's pause right here because this changes everything. Up until this point, Kirk thought he was just dealing with a simple cheating scandal, a little sneaky link situation between M and Yandy. But now, this wasn't just about Yandy anymore. This was way bigger because it wasn't just about one betrayal, it was about multiple betrayals. And when Kirk put 2 and 2 together, he realized that he had been played. Think about it. Kirk had been out here fighting, throwing threats, ready to risk it all for Rashida's honor, thinking that Yandy had done him dirty. But meanwhile, Kendra had been creeping around with Mendeecees behind Irutha's back. And the worst part? Kendra had been lying about it the whole time. Now, let's really break this down because the details in this mess are wild. Apparently, Kendra and M's little secret thing didn't just happen overnight. Sources say it started out real casual, flirty conversations, playful messages, nothing too crazy. But then things escalated, late-night meetups, private hotel bookings, business trips that weren't really about business at all. And y'all, when I tell you the receipts were damning, I mean damning. We're talking screenshots of messages where Mendeecees was out here talking about how he felt trapped in his marriage, how Kendra understood him in a way Yandy never did. And Kendra? She wasn't innocent in this either. She was out here telling Mendeecees how she'd always had a thing for him, how she wished things were different, how she thought they should have been together a long time ago. Now, imagine Kirk. He thought